What's good? What's happening? Gypsy Cobra's in the house. My new thing now is Nighthawk. We got that Nighthawk thing going because all these people work at night. So we're the Nighthawks. DJ St.Joel at the Looney Bin. And today, I want to react to the press conference after the body cam footage of the homicide of Amir Locke was released with interim police chief Amelia, blah, 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 Jacob Frey, the mayor, and activist Nekima, Levy Armstrong. And man, I tell you what, the police chief and Jacob Frey get schooled by Nekima. I think that's how you say her name. But I'm going to go on to my YouTube here and see if this is actually working. Huh? Let's see what's going on here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's working. It's working, players. That's how you say her name. So, I'm going to go on to my YouTube here. Yep. So I can see who's with me on the chats. You can chat with me if you want to react to it, if you want to talk about it. So, basically what happens is the MPD raids an apartment for the St. Paul police in downtown Minneapolis. And they're looking for a murder suspect. They raid this apartment complex, and they shoot and kill this kid named Amir Locke. And the warrant wasn't for him. He didn't do anything wrong. The warrant for the guy that they were looking for wasn't even at the apartment. So it's a real big deal, especially what happened with Breonna Taylor. I think it was Kentucky. Like Jacob Frey, he got reelected, and one of the things that he was getting reelected was based off of the getting rid of no-knock warrants. And a month in or 3 weeks into being reelected, this happens. And I know Amir's dad. I don't know him personally, but I followed his career for the last 20 years. He's a rapper, Little Buddy McLean. And we react. Sometimes we react to each other's Facebook, liking each other's pictures. I mean, we're aware of each other. We've been in the game as long as each other. I'm a DJ. He's a rapper. He was successful. When Jesse Ventura got elected, he was at the concert at the Target Center, and he was on the Jesse Ventura concert celebration album. He's like the dude who was coming up hard in Minnesota, and he was the guy that was getting signed. So let's watch this video. Why not, huh? Let's do it.
Giorgio, look, the peanut butter box is here.
Ralph, that's the Chewy Pharmacy box with our flea and tick meds. It's not peanut butter.
I know, but every time the box comes, we get the peanut butter.
Yes,
of course.
Because Mom takes the meds out of the box and puts them in the peanut butter.
Sounds like we're getting peanut butter.
Yes, but that is the Chewy Pharmacy box.
The peanut butter box.
Of course, it doesn't want to work for me. You gotta love it. Let's try it again.
Now,
there we go.
This is breaking news from WCCO.
We're breaking in and bring you an update about the deadly police officer-involved shooting during a SWAT raid in Minneapolis. Mayor Jacob Frey and interim police chief Amelia Huffman are now reacting to the newly released video and are taking questions. We're going to take a listen.
Good evening. Our city has been through a lot. The pain that we've been experiencing on a weekly, if not daily basis, is only compounded by the complexities of the circumstances that we face.
Does anybody believe
That's
this
something
guy?
that I've been grappling with every day, and I know people in our city have as well. Now, in grappling with it and having some of these hard discussions that we need to have, one of the first steps that is necessary is transparency, good, bad, or ugly. And in achieving transparency, it's essential.
Dude,
and
it's so
it was
lame,
essential
man.
in this case that we
He's
release
so lame.
the body
He's
worn
like,
camera
cringe.
footage.
Who voted for this guy?
I do want to make sure that you understand the considerations that are in place when we release body-worn camera footage.
Do you
and
understand?
Making sure that we're transparent.
Fast forward. We're going to fast forward to right.
I definitely encourage everyone to view the video and make that assessment for themselves.
She's about to get schooled. They're both about to get schooled. This is the new police chief, interim police chief. They already went to her house in like a car blockade and protested outside her house.
So certainly when we're doing a more controlled action, like a felony stop, we clearly identify one person to be speaking. In this case, the officers were those factors, and I'm absolutely positive they will take a look at that. Of course, we all know these events happen very rapidly, and as there's a gun emerging in your direction, you're forced to make a split-second decision about
in
when
your
it's a
direction.
threat.
It was not in their direction.
Hold on. Chief Huffman, no, do not. Okay, I'm not a threat. I don't have a gun. Okay? Don't treat me like I'm a threat.
Here's the activist.
This is what I would call the anatomy of a cover-up. This is unacceptable. I'm sorry, it is. When I agreed
A cover-up.
to work with you on the work group, we talked about the importance of transparency and accountability. And here, what we are seeing is business as usual. And you know this, Amelia. You know this, Jacob. I don't know how you guys slept that night. I couldn't sleep at night. Tears from a mother's perspective, thinking about what happened. I saw the picture of Amir. He looks like a boy. My son is 17 years old. He has slept on his friends' couches for sleepovers.
Facts.
So we cannot sit here and whitewash this and pretend that it's okay. You knew that I was not going to stand for police violence and a push for accountability, yet you asked me to be a part of the work group. And I knew what I thought I was signed up for. This isn't what I signed up for. I understand if you're not comfortable having me continue to co-chair, that's your prerogative. I signed up to help bring recommendations because we're tired
You
of
can
being
hear it in her
killed.
voice.
We're tired of the cover-ups. We're tired of the excuses. And to hide behind the St. Paul Police Department, the deadliest police force in the state of Minnesota, is unacceptable. You all had no business agreeing to carry out a warrant, and now you're claiming that's part of their investigation. You don't know. Well, why the hell did you all sign up to do this in the first place? There was a homicide that happened at 1-something in the morning on Hennepin Avenue. Someone was killed, and then the person drove away in a black SUV. They're still at large in Minneapolis, potentially a threat to residents. But you all go do something for St. Paul Police, and now you're trying to hide behind that decision. It's not acceptable. We are ready for change. When the people voted to re-elect you, Jacob, they not only showed that they wanted to see a new leader, right? Not saying you're not the person who got reelected, you got reelected. But what they were expecting is a new beginning.
For sure, Russell. These are
That's
jokes.
why they gave you more power and authority. So that is what we want to see as the residents of Minneapolis. We don't want to see cover-ups. We don't want to see whitewashing. People are asking very simple questions that have still not been answered. Amelia, you're saying you want to be the chief? Then act like it.
Yeah. Oh.
Demonstrate integrity.
Ooh.
Don't cover up for what those cops did. If they knew that the kid had a gun as he started waking up, say, drop your weapon. They didn't do that.
Fact.
One cop opened fire and took the life of a child who was trying to go back into his blanket. Any mom can see what happened there. So I can't tolerate the whitewashing. I'm sorry, y'all. We can't do this. I know you have your narrative. I know you have your script. I know you guys didn't personally go shoot somebody. But you do have the opportunity to make it right. To talk about the fact that you changed the no-knock warrant policy. Where's the evidence of that? That wasn't present on what happened.
He got reelected on that. One of the things.
So if I'm going to be the co-chair of this group, I'm expecting strong leadership. I'm expecting integrity. And I'm expecting accountability. You guys aren't going to waste my goddamn time. And I don't care if you guys have your security trying to stop me. I can be used to come speak the truth about what needs to happen. But when it's time to call out these inconsistencies, these inaccuracies, the lack of information, I got to sit in the back or even not even be invited. I'm not here for it. We fought too long, too hard. It's people in jail, including Cortez Rice, trying to get the court to show what's happening in the courtroom so people can see what's going on. People have put their lives on the line because we're ready for change. So we're expecting from this point forward for you guys to do something different. I'm not playing. We're not here for it. We're not here for it. I'm only committed to working on this work group if you all are committed to being honest and transparent and not covering up the bullshit. Thank you.
Not covering up the bullshit.
Why have you not released that information? You know, this man did not.
Look at Jacob Frey. Like, he's not even believable. Look at him.
That was a disgusting vilification of this man. That is innocent.
It's like he has no emotion. He's like a robot or something.
Even though he never fired his weapon. And you know he didn't fire his weapon because you had both seen the video. This is the kind of lack of transparency that the humans.
This is some lady just yelling from the audience. I don't know who it is. Not yelling, but making a point.
A man who has never committed a crime, but you don't release the video, or rather the pictures of the officer's gun.
So, Miss Gross, thank you for being here, and Miss Levy Armstrong, thank you for your strong words. You acknowledged and rightfully pointed out that at this moment in time, we need accountability, we need leadership, and we need transparency. You asked whether we wanted you to continue.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Who voted for this guy? Seriously. Who voted for him? Because in every video that I see online, it doesn't seem like the communities that are being affected are getting what they want or voted for this guy in. I don't know. Chicken Fry makes me cringe. He gets called out all the time when he goes to press conferences by people that are mad. Like, I just don't feel like Minnesota voted that guy in. I feel like he just, he's not from here. He's from Virginia or something, and they knew that he wasn't going to win, so he had to leave his state to go be a Democrat somewhere at a Democratic state. And, to a lot of people, it doesn't matter if you're from Minnesota or not, or from Minneapolis or not. But, like, I got a friend who's like, it doesn't matter where he's from, as long as he leads right. And he's not leading right. She actually called him out and said, part of the reason you got reelected was because of this no-knock warrant thing. And then it happens on your clock. Maybe there wasn't enough time for you to place it or put it in place. But, like for real, there's people like on the street shooting people, right? Like on Hennepin, Miss Armstrong explained it. Like, but yet we're like doing no-knock warrants in apartment buildings for killing an innocent kid when you could be trying to stop the violence that's going on in the street. I don't have the answers. I'm not law. I'm not a politician. They're probably better at all their jobs than I ever could be or would be. But Jacob Frey, man. Dude just makes me cringe. Like, the hospitality industry is already bad in January and February every year, no matter what, in Minnesota, because it's cold. It's the weather, And then when you have all the violence, and then you have the government policies, the mask mandates and the vax cards, and then you have the violence created by the MPD and all the criminals, because nobody's going after the criminals. This is like Minneapolis, downtown Minneapolis. It's like, it's a metropolis. It's one of the biggest cities. It's like one of the top 20 biggest cities in the country, right? If I'm wrong, put it in the comments. But if it is, how is it dead? It's dead. Now you have Denver, lifting mandates. You have California lifting mandates. You have Denmark just getting rid of all mandates. Then you have Minnesota, and you're forcing us to do this. There's a lot of people trying to survive off of this hospitality. And you want to put these mandates in place when it's already horrible. There's slim to none people going out already because it's so cold. And now you just make it worse for us. So, I don't know. That's my opinion. I wanted to react to that. I'll probably, now that I'm getting this computer stuff figured out, I'm probably going to start reacting more. I'm always going to react to Jacob Frey. I just can't even look at the dude. You know, and I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I'm an independent that leans left. But that Jacob Frey dude, man. Who the hell voted for him? Skinny pants, hipsters, white liberals. Like, who the hell voted for that guy? Because it seems like the north side and the south side don't like him. The people that are actually from Minneapolis. I don't know. What do I know? I'm just a Gypsy Cobra. I'm just a DJ, right? But we're going to do more reaction videos. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe. React to it. If you think I'm wrong or anything that I said was wrong, write it in the comments. It's all good. You guys have a great day. Make sure you check out the 1029. Chevy Boy is going to be there. DJ Leon James. He'll be there tonight. We're at 1029 Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Make sure you check out the Seville Club. The next fight I DJ is in Grand Casino Hinckley for Grand Casino Friday Night Fights. That's February 18th. It's boxing. And hey, man, go stream my music. You know, watch the videos, watch the vlogs, share it. You know, whatever you can do, that'd be dope. You know, we got jerseys and hockey pucks and all kinds of merch for sale. If you want to join the team and be on the fresh Gypsy Cobra-ness, let a player know. All right, you guys have a great day. See you soon. From city to city, town to town, I travel around, striking venom down. Good luck with your life.